Alright, so today we'll be going over my persuasive speech to my audience, Melanie, Michael, and then my mom, Darcy. So today we'll be talking about the importance of exercising in relation to cardiac arrest and firefighter death from cardiac arrest. This is to persuade the listening audience to engage in some type of cardio activity in an effort to prevent death from cardiac arrest. Did you know that last year, 326,600 cardiac arrests occurred out of hospital? Of those arrests that occurred, were treated by emergency medical services, 10.6% survived. Of those 326,600 out of hospital arrests, 19,300 were witness arrests and bystander CPR and defibrillation was initiated. Those survival rates were 30.6%. So the importance of engaging in exercise and cardio activity on a daily basis. The 5 beneficial reasons for exercise and cardiac activity. Following a regular exercise regime can provide you with numerous health benefits. According to the CDC, over 60% of U.S. adults don't get enough exercise. The agency suggests performing at least 30 minutes of moderately intense aerobic exercise, such as walking briskly or swimming on most days of the week, will engage in normally high health benefits of regular exercise. So the first 5 steps, the first is beneficial, promotes healthy weight. Following a regular exercise program is crucial for losing weight and maintaining a healthy weight. You lose weight when you burn more calories than you consume. Exercise helps you to burn off calories by preserving your lean muscle mass. The CDC suggests performing about 150 minutes of moderately intense exercises every week to help keep off excess pounds. Combine regular exercise with cutting your caloric consumption to take off extra pounds. Prevents chronic health conditions. Regular exercise can decrease your risk of getting type 2 diabetes, a health condition involving high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and also high blood sugar levels. People who exercise regularly also appear to have a lower risk from suffering from breast, colon, lung, and endometrial cancers. Improving cardiovascular health. Regular physical activity can enhance the health of your heart. Exercising boosts your cardiovascular health by lowering your blood pressure, preventing plaque from building up in your arteries, and reducing your triglyceride levels. Physical activity will also increase the levels of HDL, or high-density lipoprotein, the good cholesterol, in your blood while reducing your risk of stroke as well. Exercise also increases strength and endurance. Regular exercise can help strengthen your bones, muscles, and joints. It can slow down the loss of bone density that can lead to osteoporosis in older adults. Older adults who exercise regularly also lower their risk of suffering from a hip fracture if they should fall. Following an exercise regimen increases the strength of your lungs, which means that all of your tissues receive an increased amount of oxygen and nutrients. This action gives you more energy in the long run. The final one is exercise boosts your mood. Regular exercise can improve your emotional and mental health by reducing stress and anxiety levels. Exercising stimulates various chemicals in your brain that leaves you feeling more relaxed and happier. Regular exercise also helps you get in shape physically, which can boost your self-esteem and confidence. Following a regular exercise routine might help you sleep better as well. That one really doesn't make sense, but actually exercising in the long run can actually help you sleep better. So now we'll go into what is actual cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest is the abrupt loss of heart function in a person who may or may not have diagnosed heart disease. The time and mode of death are unexpected in cardiac arrest. It occurs instantly or shortly after symptoms appear. Cardiac arrest is caused when the heart's electrical system malfunctions. In cardiac death results when the heart suddenly stops working properly. This may be caused by abnormal or irregular heart rhythms. A common arrhythmia in cardiac arrest is ventricular fibrillation. Ventricular fibrillation is the heart rhythm that is usually shocked by defibrillators, whether it be pre-hospital or in the hospital. This is when the heart's lower chambers suddenly start beating chaotically and do not pump enough blood to efficiently perfuse the body and the brain. Death occurs within minutes after the heart stops. Cardiac arrest may be reversed if CPR is performed and defibrillator is used to shock the heart and restore a normal heart rhythm within a few minutes. So now we will go into some firefighter deaths in relation to cardiac arrest. Just to give you, we'll go back to the cardiac arrest thing. In my initial beginnings here, the importance of bystander CPR. So out of the 326,600 cardiac arrests that occurred out of hospital, of those arrests that were treated by emergency medical services, 10.6% survived. So that's your cardiac arrest that deals, and then you call 911 and the ambulance arrives and initiates care. Of those 326,600 out of hospital arrests, 19,300 of them were witness arrests. So that'd be a person that is either in their home witnessed by a family member or somebody out in public that is witnessed by a bystander. And bystander CPR and defibrillation occurred. 30.6% of those people survived. So 30.6% of 19,000 is a pretty substantial number. So now we're in relation to firefighter deaths in relation to cardiac arrest. So I'm just going to give you a little insight here. So we'll say a 200-pound person in fire gear, so a firefighter in their fire gear, SCBA, so the breathing apparatus, and their selected tools to fight the fire. That firefighter now becomes approximately 290 pounds. Now you put that same person in an intense, hot, physical environment, and we can see why the risk is great for cardiac arrest to occur on the fire ground. These statistics are according to the NFPA. With 68% on-duty firefighter deaths in 2015, the 2016 statistics obviously are not out at this time. So that 68 on-duty firefighter deaths was below the normal level of 72 usually. And these are on-duty firefighter deaths, whether it be in the station or on the fire ground. 70 deaths per year, so out of the last 5 years, it's been substantially lower than the 72 deaths that usually occur on the average. So sudden cardiac deaths accounted for a majority of the deaths, and 51% of those deaths. Second to those was vehicle crashes, and that's been the same for the last 39 years. But as you can see, we have a growing problem and epidemic with firefighter on-duty deaths occurring with cardiac arrest. So now just some insight of what we do around our department to kind of help with firefighter with the cardiac arrest problem, as well as just increasing physical activity during our downtime. So many departments and crews focus on healthy meal planning and physical fitness. At the Janesville Fire Department, we have the opportunity to engage in physical activity at some point throughout the day. We do have a lot of workout time where we can use our facilities at the station to work out to try to get our half an hour of physical activity for our cardiac output there. Many departments are also requiring yearly physical assessments and physical testing to ensure that all members of that department are in good physical condition. So we currently engage in a yearly physical, and then we also have physical testing throughout the year to ensure that we are at peak physical condition to do our jobs efficiently. So to wrap this all up, I just want to stress the importance of exercising regularly on a daily basis to hopefully cut down your risk of eventually heart disease and hopefully ever not experiencing cardiac arrest in the field. And I also want to stress the importance of bystander CPR and witness arrest. So our department is also training residents to, if they witness arrest, to start performing bystander CPR and hopefully improve the outcome of those patients that rest in front of them. So to wrap this all up, I hope you have learned something from the brief speech on the importance of exercising and engaging in cardio activity and how it relates to cardiac arrest. And so again, it continues to be the #1 killer of firefighters on duty. So, thank you.